My name is Katie Tomberlin, and I'm from Carteret County. This is Community Rising, Shoreside's environmental stories, broadcasting from the Working Narrative Studio. Coming up next are stories from coastal North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Caroline Bailey, a reporter for Community Rising. Today, I'm talking to Christian Legner of Duck, North Carolina, about how her town prepares for hurricanes during COVID-19.
My name is Christian Legner, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the town of Duck. I've been here about 2.5 years, and my primary responsibilities are keeping up with our website, informing the public about all sorts of municipal information about the town. And when it comes to hurricanes, working with the county PIOs to put out all the information to our town visitors and residents. So if we start seeing things from the National Weather Service, the Moorhead Newport office sends us information, and we start working together with our emergency management director. At a town level, we'll start meeting with our staff, and for everything you can imagine, do we need someone to go clean up the park and make sure that the trash cans are put away? Do we need to check on any residents that we might know of that are elderly or might need special medical care? And that's really important for us because we want to get the town back up and running. We live in a vacation area on the Outer Banks, and so a lot of the people who live here year round, that's how they make their money, is from the tourists. So, with hurricane evacuations this year and COVID, I know I mentioned that there are a lot of guidelines out there. There are two really great resources that anyone in North Carolina can use, especially on the coastal plain. It's readync.org and then cdc.gov/disasters. They both have information for the idea of dealing with an evacuation during COVID, and they have really great tips for extra things to bring with you, masks and wipes and things like that. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Right after I spoke with Christian, the expected happened. Hurricane Isaias was expected to hit coastal Carolina in only a few days. I reached back out to her to see how Duck dealt with the damage and how their evacuations took place.
For hurricane / tropical storm Isaias, it kept bouncing back and forth. The Dare County Emergency Management Department, they did evacuate Hatteras Island. So that's our zone A for evacuations, obviously south of Duck. So that was evacuated. The northern beaches where we are were not evacuated based on storm track and forecast intensity and all those types of things. So when you have a storm coming, there's, a variety of different impacts that you need to let people know about. But the Weather Service really does a great job of honing in on what might, for each specific area, be the most dangerous. So in the quadrant we were in Duck for the storm, tornadoes were a very real risk. And so we did a lot of messaging about what to do if there was a tornado warning, where to shelter in your house and those sorts of things. And as always with the storm on the coast, rip currents before, during, and after the storm were a big part of our messaging as well. One thing, because of where we were in the path of the storm with the higher risk of tornadoes for us, was really reminding people about the emergency alert feature on every cell phone. And they probably come pre-programmed with it turned on, but you want to make sure if you have a storm coming or some sort of natural event coming, that you make sure those activations are on. And if the storm's supposed to hit overnight, making sure that your phone is powered up and on overnight, because no matter how great the technology is, tornadoes, you don't get very much warning.
You've been listening to Community Rising, Shoreside's environmental stories. This podcast is a special project of Shoreside's and Working Narratives. Do you have a story from our coast that you would like to share? Contact us at info@shoresides.org. Thank you for listening.